The search for the next Pope and Young buck starts now. Well, hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing an observation set. And basically what I call an observation set is where I go in and I watch a field and stuff. Sometimes I do it from the road. Today I'm actually going to go down. I'm going to make my way through this bean field. Hang on, let's see if I can turn around here. I'm going to make my way through the bean field. And I'm going to go down this fence row, this tree line here, and I'm going to set up in that tree line. What I'm hoping to do is I'm going to watch this bean field. I'm going to watch for bucks to come out. This is an area I've hunted before, so I have an idea where the deer come out at. I've got the spotting scope with me. Like I said, I want to get in there on that tree line and get set up and see if we can see the deer. It'll give us a better, if I set up in that tree line, I'll have a better overall view of the field, pretty much of the way it rolls and everything. It's about 4:30. I want to get in there and get set up and then we'll come out just right before dark. Okay, well, as you can see, we got in here to the fence row. We're tucked back, or the fence row. We're tucked back in a little bit. I don't think I'm going to need the spotting scope. I think my binoculars are going to do it, so we're going to get quiet, calm down. It's probably close to 5 o'clock. I figure the deer's going to start coming out before long. Yeah, about another 25 minutes, it'll be 5 o'clock. So deer ought to start popping out. Okay, well, I'm going to talk a little low. One, to let you see how I'm tucked back in here. What you can't see is over here to the right, there's a little tree there. A little shrub-like, well, sapling, I guess you'd say. I'm using it as cover, and then I've got another one over here to my other side. It's a little after 5. I figure it's going to be a little bit longer before the deer come out. I thought earlier I heard one, maybe. I thought I heard one blow back in there when I was coming in, but I'm not for sure. We're going to sit here until almost dark, if not dark, and then try to slide out here either along this bean field, or I might cross the fence and go across it and down the neighbor's bean field, and then back over to this and just count on what deer are in the area. But this is just another good way of taking and looking for deer. Now, sometimes I'll come in the field. I've also taken before, and I'll bring my climber, and I have a tree picked out, and climb up, get up in the tree, or have a tree stand already there. Go get up in that tree stand and sit and watch where I can see from above. Another way to observe the deer is also from your truck, sitting on the side of the road or whatever. The only bad thing about sitting on the side of the road is somebody drives by and they see you sitting there and you got binoculars up, then they know what you're doing. This way my car's parked down there in the field entrance, but nobody really knows what I'm up to. And I brought a vehicle that no one is really familiar with, so no one's good that knows me and knows I hunt is going to think that's my vehicle, and this might be a place I'm hunting. So that's just some little ideas to think about. But we're going to sit tight, and hopefully before long we'll find something. And I ain't going to tell you how dependent I am on that thermocell back there. Mosquitoes and everything else have been like crazy. One thing you want to remember about doing an observation set along a field or in the field, the deer most of the time are going to come out on the shaded side of the field. So that's why I'm over here where the sun's hitting, because I figure those deer are going to come out on that side because it's going to shade first the way the sun's setting. I've been here before, and that's usually how they come out, but sometimes they will fool you. But that's just something to keep in mind. Also, before you do this, you want to think about the wind, because if you get your wind blowing to the deer, more than likely you ain't going to see any. So it's almost just like hunting. The only thing is you're using a camera or your binoculars instead of a bow. Hey, I want to really thank you for your support. If you would, just take a moment, subscribe to the channel by either clicking on the watermark or the subscribe button. Also, smash that bell if you want to be notified of every time we post a new video in the series, and hit the like button. Let's get back into it. Well, it's the first deer of the evening. They came out on the ditch a little bit after 7, trying to talk low. It's 3 does and a little buck. Through the binoculars, look like a 6-point. Hopefully it'll pick up. Hopefully we'll start seeing more deer. They came out of that ditch off that point. Trying to do this where it'll be steady enough. I'm having a free hand of it. Over there between the trees and those tall weeds, there's like 3 or 4 deer. Don't know if you'll be able to see their heads or not because they just kind of stick them up and then back down. Hopefully things will pick up. Don't know if you can see it, it's getting too dark. Right over there's deer. They've moved, the bucks and the does have moved up the field. One deer's right there by that tree on the left. I'm going to have to pack up before long and start moving out. I haven't seen any other deer in the field at this time. Well, at the end of that day, I was disappointed. I was hoping we would see more than just the 6-pointer, but that's how it goes. That was August 10th, and it was warm that day. There wasn't much wind. Matter of fact, there was almost no wind at all. And the moon was starting to come on the full side, so I don't know if that had anything to play with it or not. Another gentleman I know that hunts a lot, plays the moon a lot and stuff. When I got back to my vehicle, he was parked there because he'd seen mine, and that's one of the things he brought up was the moon and that. But by doing observation sets, it's just another way to learn what's in the area. I mean, I know nowadays everybody really concentrates a lot on cameras because we just don't have the time to do them. But one thing about the observation sets, if you can get out and do them, like I said, a lot of times I'll take a tree stand, just put it up on the edge of a field and watch how those deer move through that field. And over the years, it's helped me map out how they're going to move in that field, come to that field, and go through that field and things like that. So it's just really another tool in my arsenal to help me try to get another buck. That's all it really is. But, you know, and it's kind of cool because you can get out there if you want to take a camera and take pictures of them, you can, and things like that. So what we got coming up, Kentucky. First weekend of September, September 7th. Kentucky season opens. Everything goes right. Wait and see what the temperatures are going to be. Hoping we don't have 100-degree temps, but we're looking opening day. Try to get in there and kill us a deer. This is going to be the first year, and I don't know when, that Memorial Day does not fall on that weekend. So me getting to hunt 3 days is out. So traveling back to Kentucky, I don't know if I'm going to just go down on Saturday and stay there all night or what I'm going to do yet. Haven't made up my mind. Upcoming videos, I'll let you know what we got coming up. We're going to be pulling all the cards on the cameras here in about 2 more weeks, and we'll put together the hit list. In the meantime, I've had some other things, social media people talking, so I'm going to be putting up some videos on like what I carry in my backpack. I've got a pouch, I call it my Possibles pouch, in my bow case. I've also got what I call a kill kit, and it's just items I take for when I have to clean or mess with the deer. So we're going to have those type of videos coming up until we get into the hunting. Now, just to let you know, when we do the hunting videos, you know, we're going to have days where there's nothing going on. So we'll just bear with me. You know, when you're searching for a big buck, especially when you're searching for a Pope and Young, you don't know what's going to happen. And, you know, it might not happen. That's one of the things I got to look at. So, hey, until next time, good hunting. Well, hey, I just want to take a moment and thank you for watching this video. I urge you to please, if you would, help me out. If you would subscribe to the channel by either clicking the subscribe button or the little watermark over here in the corner. Also, if you want to be notified of every time we post new content, click on the bell. I would really appreciate your comments, questions, or concerns. It would help me out a lot. Thanks for watching.